Gamer, what's going on? It's Red K. Today's date is June the 2nd. We out here. We got some good topics to get into, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I haven't been saying that, but I think I should be saying that because there's a lot of you that are watching the page or just finding Wally Mop and not actually going ahead and subscribing to the page, the main menu, and Wally Mop. So please go and do that. We'd really appreciate it. So this is news that should be news to nobody, but apparently a lot of people are mad or upset about this. It was announced today that Gran Turismo 7 and the next God of War are going to be cross-gen on the PS5 and PS4. Now, that should be good because, you know, we can't get a lot of PS5s out there. People want to buy it. They can't find them because of people that are bots and basically taking them up for us. But when the next Gran Turismo and next God of War come out, that means if you have PS4, you'll be able to play it. If you have PS5, you'll be able to play it. Now, there's a little bit of controversy because apparently, you know, when PlayStation first came out, they were saying that we believe in generations. We want to make exclusive PS5 games. We kind of all knew that was a load of crap. If you didn't know that was a load of crap, I'm telling you right now, that was definitely a load of crap. They have 110 million PlayStation 4s out there. You don't think they want? Do you think they want to cut off that PlayStation 4 stuff to get it? Now, if you watch the Horizon Dawn video, Horizon Dawn, which should also be PS4 and PS5 compatible, it doesn't look like the last generation is holding that game back any. So if you're worried about the developers going to your PS5 games and it being held back by trying to make the PS4 games, which did hold back games like Cyberpunk, right? So it did actually happen, but I don't think this is the case. I think you're just going to be able to play the Gran Turismo 7, God of War, your Horizon Forbidden West on both platforms. It's going to be like that for the next couple of years until the number of PlayStation 5s out in the wild. Because if you're thinking about it, PlayStation would really be shooting themselves in the foot by only putting it on PlayStation 5, even though I understand that'd be a better experience. Many people don't have the PlayStation 5 to play it, that want to play it. I personally think this is a good thing. I know that a lot of the PlayStation fans were saying that by things like Halo being on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One, it was holding itself back. But you got to think, there are PCs, right? They're PCs, which are the lowest denominator. And these games can be coming out PC later on too. So when developers make these games, I think they, depending on the resolution, the ray tracing, and how they want to do it, they'll be spec'd out, hopefully, to each game. So for people that are mad about Gran Turismo, next God of War, and these other PlayStation games coming on the PlayStation 4, this is a good thing, okay? They're going to make a PS5 version, which is going to look way better, especially if you've seen the Forbidden West footage, and a PS4 version, which is going to be just okay. All right, so Far Cry 3 is back, kinda, and Voss is back. And if you guys are a fan of the Far Cry series of games, you know Voss, in my opinion, the best bad guy of the series. He actually sold me on the first-person shooter at a time where I was not playing any first-person shooter. So this is Far Cry VR Drive to Insanity. It's not actually a game, but it is. Let's check out the trailer, and then we'll talk about it afterwards, all right? Boss!
The definition of insanity.
Yo, the actor who played him is so good. So you're like, what's going on? I'll explain in a second. So we got Far Cry VR Drive into Insanity, only at 0 latency. Now, what's going on here? So this is actually it's not a game per se. I'm pretty sure it'll be coming to VR headset, but the Tropical Root Island, where you're going to be fighting at, is now open for exploration and location-based virtual reality with Far Cry VR. So basically, there's going to be these places set up around the country, which is going to have like this just big open space. It's It's gonna be like a big ass like just room, ballroom, where you're gonna have your VR headset and everything is gonna be like interactive, whatever the case is, right? So you and your friends are gonna get to go over there, launch with partnership with Zero Latency VR. The experience is gonna be open at 33 locations worldwide, and it's gonna let you and 8 other of your friends at a time explore the island, pristine beaches, and untamed jungle as they match wits with Far Cry 3's Voss and his band of pirates. So basically, you're literally like in the trailer. Like if we go back to the trailer, right? It's literally gonna be you, your friends in a big room, right? And you're going to be actually moving around with your guns and your VR headset around the island. So you're gonna have to duck, you're gonna have to take cover. So I think this is really cool. It's like the next step in VR. It's not exactly a game, but it's more like an experience, right? So I don't know what this Zero Latency is. I had to look more into it, but this looks really freaking insane. All right, so we're getting close to E3. We're literally about 2 weeks away. Not even that, being that today is the 2nd. Everything kind of kicks off on the 12th and 13th. And already we're getting some cancellations, but mostly postponements. Games are being postponed like crazy. This entire episode is about games getting delayed, so let's get right to it. A game that especially if you're a PlayStation fan, you were hoping would be seen this year, and we might see a teaser. But the next God of War, yeah, it's not coming out right now. It's getting delayed. It says Sony Santa Monica, since the release of the God of War teaser, where they only showed the logo, by the way. We've been humbled by our amount of love from our community has shown us. We're incredibly grateful to see so many people excited to experience the next chapter of Kratos and Loki. He's Loki. Loki's journey. We remain focused in delivering a top quality game while maintaining the safety and well-being of our team and creative partners. With this in mind, we have made the decision to shift our release window to 2022. Shocker. I think we all pretty much knew that most of the games that have a 2022 release window were getting pushed to 2022. Thank you to all the continued support. We've got some exciting things in the works that we can't wait to show you. Sony Santa Monica Studios, and I think we can wait until 2022. I mean, for one, a lot of people haven't had a PS5 yet. They're still trying to get the system. 2022, which is like a year and a half away. Anything that makes the game better, the polish to go out, and of course, the COVID situation around the world isn't totally under control, so we got to give that to them as well. But I would be very disappointed if I didn't see something at this E3. I don't know about you. And speaking of E3, we got a day for Nintendo's E3, Nintendo Direct, and Treehouse Live. So they're actually going to be a part of the E3 brand. I think they're doing something with Jeff Keighley as well, and Jeff Keighley's going to have his his summer games thing, which is kind of like E3. We can expect that every year now as well. But we know that the Nintendo Direct E3 2021 in Nintendo Treehouse will be live. It says tune in here for the Nintendo Direct, and roughly 40 minutes of info focused exclusively on the Nintendo Switch software, and hopefully we'll see something about the Nintendo Switch Pro or the Switch Pro or Nintendo Pro, however they want to call it, that has been heavily rumored with the 4K screen and all that good stuff, and the LED screen, not the LED screen, the OLED screen. We'll see if it actually has that. Hopefully we get to see a little bit of it this year. But basically they said 40 minutes of focus on Nintendo Switch software. They say software, no hardware, so maybe that's intentional. Mostly releasing in 2021, followed by around 3 hours of gameplay in the Nintendo Treehouse. So if you're excited about Nintendo software, I have a couple Switches in the house myself. We can all tune in together June 15th, 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm hyped to see what they got. What have they been in, what's been in the chamber that they haven't? We get to see some new Legend of Zelda stuff or just anything, man. So we're interested to see what Nintendo's got coming up. And lastly, we got another combat tips trailer for Ninja Gaiden, their Master Collection Ninja Gaiden. Besides Devil May Cry, my favorite hack and slasher ever. So let's see what the trailer looks like. Oh yeah, I've done a lot of running away in Ninja Gaiden, definitely. Gotta have the wall running, of course. Oh, this is Ninja Gaiden 1. This is Ninja Gaiden Black. Oh, it's so good. You know, the game still kind of, if you've ever, I don't know many people that have Ninja Gaiden Black for like maybe the PS3 or the Xbox. Well, I guess it would be Xbox and the PS2, but it actually holds up. No, it would be the PS, it would definitely be the PS3, because Xbox, PS3, Xbox 360, no, Xbox, yeah. PS3 and 360. So that would be Xbox and the PS2, wow. So that's a PS2 game. That's crazy. June 10th. June 10th, we all get to re-experience the Ninja Gaiden collection. I will replay through these games all day. I played them so much that I could probably speed run them at this point.